Hey guys, we're in the historic Glen Haven town, and this is right on the edge of Lake Michigan. There was a dock because Glen Haven was established in 1857 in order to provide fuel for steamers. And so there was like 100-something foot dock, and you can see the pylons still sticking out of the water there. This building here in the 1920s was converted into like a cherry storehouse, and then they started to ship cherries out of Glen Haven. So there's a lot of history, and what's really neat is the inn in front of us, that very large, beautiful building, has just been renovated last year. There's 3 different entrance points to the beach, maps and self-guided tours all around available, and then this old cherry building is turned into a museum as well.
So I'm peeking through the window of the museum. You can see another large boat in there.
Pretty cool. They keep it in really nice condition too. You can tell it's like freshly painted and everything. Yeah, and that's the problem. Last time I came here too, it was off season, and so right here you can see closed. Here's the newly renovated Sleeping Bear Inn. That looks really nice. And then this is the large carriage house. And then I think there was like a general store coming up here. Yeah, it's closed. Yeah. Not sure if there was a post office. I think there maybe was. Oh yeah. Yep. Now this is a cool old gas pump. So that's a store museum, and then general store opened in the spring. Come see us. Huh. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, and then check out this walkway here, or the sidewalk. Probably pretty close. Certainly doesn't look very new. When I was here last winter, this was very slippery. So yeah, this is cool. This is a private residence, but it's still one of the historic properties. Alright, here we are at the blacksmith shop. And you can see some of the old artifacts out here. Man, look at that large kind of tank there. I wonder what that was used for. Maybe it'll tell us on some of these. This first paragraph. David Henry Day came to Glen Haven in the mid-1800s as agent for the Northern Transportation Company. A decade later, he had purchased the company, the town, and 5,000 acres of adjacent timberland. D.H. Day was a visionary and entrepreneur. He studied and learned. He developed innovative practices and technologies. He recognized political and market trends. He saw potential and possibilities decades before others. Yeah, the blacksmith shop right here. And there's just a few more small properties in Glen Haven here. So this is the Glen Haven Canning Company. And again, this is where they had the cherries. Here's a picture of the old dock. Man, this is just humongous. It's crazy to imagine that you had steamships this size coming to dock right in front of us, guys. You can see the pilings right in front of us where they began, and then out there 100 or so feet you can see even more. All right, guys, this is what I was telling you about. The pilings you see are all that remains of the dock that once stood in the natural harbor. For 80 years, it was an entrance ramp to the water highway that connected Glen Haven with the prairie farms to the west and the industrial cities to the east. Built in 1865, it served immigrants arriving by boat, seeking homesteads. Lumber from the virgin forest was shipped from this dock to distant cities. Later, summer vacationers arrived on steamships from these cities.